Hello and welcome to Disney Jules Mac. Now, this is a very different sort of vlog that I'm doing today. This was recorded very kindly for me by my husband, and you'll see why that he had to record it. So I'm going to introduce you to Lincolnshire, which is one of the counties of England, and it's sort of in the East Midlands, so you can see it's the middle of the country really. It occupies a big space, and Lincoln is the city, and there's Gainsborough. That's where I used to have my school when I was a head teacher. That's where I used to work. And here is our stunning cathedral, and it's this that we're going to show you a lot about today, because my husband went up into the roof and was able to take a lot of video around the beautiful history and of Lincoln. And this shows you the castle square, because we not only have a cathedral on one side, across the square we're very, very lucky to have an amazing castle as well, which goes back to the 1100s and has links to Henry VIII, has links to Robin Hood, because he wore the Lincoln green that was made in Lincoln, the felt that was made, and that was called the Lincoln green. So this is the back of the castle. You can come in through the back of the castle. It is a typical Motte and Bailey type style, but now obviously doesn't have the wooden Motte and Bailey in it, but we've got the beautiful castle walls. And then this building that we're just coming up to past here, this is the Crown Court. So in the UK, you go to the Magistrates Court first, which is like the local court, and then you go to the county courts, and this is where Lincoln has its county courts, where prison sentences, the bigger sentences and the bigger cases come to. If you look over to the back of this video bit there, that's where the original Motte and Bailey bit came in. That was then went on to be used for a graveyard, where they would put the prisoners who were executed and were buried in there. That's the front of the Crown Courts. Look beautiful. And this big building here on the right coming up, that is the prison. It's been used as a prison for a long time as the castle, and this was the prison building, which was not particularly very nice. And you can go around that and have a look. And sometimes there's reenactors and people that you can go in. Reputedly very haunted. And around the back there, you can actually go and have a look at Lincoln's copy of the Magna Carta. So you can come into the cathedral, into the castle, and we also have our very own dragon. And that's you can walk all the way around the walls. And there is an oubliette under that tower there, and that is where people were just thrown in the medieval times and forgotten, and oubliette means to forget. So it's a little space where you just chuck somebody in, and so not very nice history really there. Beautiful gatehouse. There's another shot of the dragon. Children like to come and see the dragons. There are a lot of events on at the castle, so it is quite a hub of Lincoln. We often have big rock concerts and things there. We even have a sausage festival. And this is the top of what they call Steep Hill. Steep Hill is steep, believe you me. And that takes, the steep hill takes you from the shopping area down in the bottom of the town up to the top here into Castle Square, which is a real mishmash of architecture from Tudor to Georgian to medieval. This is a medieval church here, there, and we even have some genuine assembly rooms a little bit along there, and Jane Austen was a frequent visitor. So we do have quite a lot of links to famous people here. And this is the medieval church on the left there, and then you're going to go under these archways, and you will actually come straight up to the stunning cathedral. Which is amazing. I must say, my husband went up between those two smaller towers. Why? He's as bad as me. And this is another view of Castle Square. They often have like little farmers markets and that here. There's the judges, what they call the judge's house, which again is very Georgian in architecture. We have links to Romans in this city. In fact, it was called Lindum, was the Roman name for this city. And it was a strategic Roman port when the Romans were here. There is some links back to Iron Age and things. And there you go, another beautiful view of the cathedral. So between those two smaller towers, that's where my husband was going today to take photos and to do a visit. Just along the side there is the Bishop's Palace, which is an old palace. Look at this. The architecture of this cathedral was amazing, given it was built in the 12th century, and we have the legend of the Lincoln Imp, who apparently was frozen into a statue for causing a lot of problems, and you can find the Lincoln Imp tiny statue inside the cathedral. This is the inside in the roof. Look at these structures. You can see how far they go back and how much upkeep has to go into this place. But to come to a service here is incredible. I was a governor of a local teacher training college, and would come to the graduation every year. Amazing, and just such a place of worship. Would come here when I was training to be a teacher a lot, and was able to come to all the carol services, and came to what was the most moving thing on Remembrance Sunday, which was incredible. And this is the bell tower. This is where they will peal the bells of the cathedral. And these are some of the bits of architecture that are up here, including a view of the model of the cathedral in the roof. You can do this tour. But you have to book it. It's usually on a Saturday afternoon, and it is very much weather dependent. You have to be, and as you can see, you have to be very, very agile, be able to walk quite a long way, because this is a big building, and you've got to be prepared to be able to manoeuvre yourself around. Guides will take you, and Mick said it was very, very interesting, really interesting. You really could feel you were walking in the footsteps of our ancestors. And there we go, outside, between those two small towers that we showed you at the front. Look at this view. This is the whole of Lincolnshire. You can see, on a good day, you can see to the coast. A lot of the cathedral is undergoing restoration. You can look down there, the gardens down there, that's to the old Bishop's Palace, which is where they perform the Lincoln Mystery Plays. There's the cathedral. There's the castle. You can see it straight across from the cathedral. That's a water tower that's sticking up there. And if you look down, you can see a lot of the Georgian architecture. That's that arch that you come through to come into the cathedral entrance. And it is just stunning, Lincoln is. And you can there you go, there you can see straight into the Lincoln Castle. And there is the tower on the edge of the castle. There's the entrance, and this was from the top inside, so you can see the beautiful installations, you can see the choir, you can see the organist there, obviously getting ready for a service within this stunning building. I have to say, I have a story about the stained glass windows, and that's what they call the Bishop's Eye, that one there. I was in a service in the cathedral, and there was thunder and lightning going on, and the lightning just happened to shoot through the stained glass window, making it shine onto the floor. It was just amazing. Just one of those moments, magical moments in life there, where you get to see something that's just so special. And here is a model made of the cathedral up in the area. There will be another video coming in the next few months when the weather picks up, where my husband's going to go up to the highest tower to do this. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel because there's lots more content to come, including a new cruise this year, new Disney cruise, and a new trip to Disneyland Paris. Thank you very much.